Hey everybody, welcome back to Banished. This is Hearst Bourbon, and my name is Michael, and we're playing the game. The town is doing okay. We've got about 1,000 food. I'm a little worried about food this winter. The farms are turned off for the season, and our farmers are back doing labor things, and not much to say. I mean, I'm really wondering what we should be doing now. We have a new fishing hut going in here to help us with food, and I've just, like I said, moved all the farmers off duty, put some more people into stone cutting so that we have some more resources for building. We've only got 57 stone. We've got plenty of lumber, though, plenty of wood, logs, I guess. And yeah, what's to do? I was checking out all the houses here just before I started, and there's a lot with just one or two people in them, so we're not overcrowded, and a lot of those people are kind of old, so I'm a little worried that we're going to have more of a die-off here over time. But hopefully we're going to get some kids in. It looks like we've had a couple born. I'm going to throw in a woodcutter here so that we can get some more wood going. Looks like they're doing it at either end of the town, so that's probably fine. Hopefully it'll get brought to the market here. Now here comes the trader, and I'm afraid I'm not going to have anything for the trader. Again, I want seeds. I mean, that would be the sort of the innovator, right? The thing to take the town to the next level would be getting some more different kinds of seeds. But they cost a lot. So the only thing that we can really do is to try to get more stuff for trade, and I think steel tools might be the answer to that. Only problem is, you know, I've got this thing getting coal. Gonna need something to get iron though, because we're running out of iron. So we really don't have a lot to trade. I mean, we can see what this guy has. He has wool, he has potato seeds, pecan seeds. Again, we can't afford any of this. We could buy some wool and make warm coats. Well, okay, let's see about that. Alright, let's go all in with the iron tools. And we nearly get there with the iron tools. How about the steel tools? Okay, down to 6 units. They were overpaying by 4. What if I make this 39? The value's 8. We'd be underpaying by 4. Let's make this 39, and let's give them 1 firewood. And there we go. That's it. So we got a bunch of wool. Yay, finally traded for something. And now we can put the tailor back on duty and have you make us warm coats. Okay, alright, I'm good with that. Let's throw the tailor back on staff there. Okay, something new. That's exciting. Okay, looks like we're getting to work over here at the fishing dock. We don't need these guys anymore. We do need now a physician because our hospital is completed. Has 0 patients. This was probably a useless build, honestly. I don't know. Nobody's sick, frankly. So, hasn't been an issue yet. And I don't know where the door is on this thing. Where's the door? Well, let's assume that they'd like a little walkway like that. Unfortunately, I put it right up on the... Or is there a door on the other side? Oh, there is a door on the other side. They don't need that. They don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Remove roads. Here we go. Or can we just cancel? No. Oh, weird. That didn't seem to be working at first. And I don't want to remove those. Cancel removal? Yes, cancel removal. Do not remove that, thank you. Okay. So we're 1070 food, we're getting more stone now. Not getting more iron. Let's take a look around the map for iron here real quick. There's a whole bunch out here. You guys are already out there, and we do have some guys. So let's collect iron. Let's grab that iron. And what the heck, let's go ahead and schedule them to collect that. That's something the laborers can work on for a while. And what do we got down here? Do we have any iron? I think we've already gotten all the iron that's down here. I could set them up to get some stone. Wouldn't hurt, I suppose. And does it make the forester's job any easier to not have all that stone laying about? It's possible, I don't know. We did get a whole bunch of iron over here, but I could throw a bunch more in. Did that do it? Oh yeah, that must have already been scheduled. They just hadn't gotten to it yet. It looks like I've also put that stone on the list. Okay. Another forester over here probably wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a little bit out of the way of the town. I guess if we expanded the town over that direction, it could work. So we're still buffed up on firewood, so that's good. We're at 70, 17 students, 20 children. I think we've got enough to replace the old geezers that are about to die out. So that's pretty good. We just got a new laborer, Mont. And a new child named Arlie was born. Didn't we lose an Arlie a while back? It seems like we might have. Maybe I'm misremembering. Names in this are queer, to say the least. It's difficult to remember them sometimes. I don't know what to build. I don't want to build any more houses. I don't think we need any more houses. We have a lot of kids growing up, but then again, we have a lot of people about to croak. Well, these are all youngish people. Here, let's see if we can. Let's close all of these things. That guy's 54. Just a single person living in that house. 70. You know, I really should like start at the top of the queue. That way the interface can move with me instead of me trying to move it. 76 and 59. 70 and 63. What do we got down here? 63 and 65. Yeah, we got a few geezers kicking around. Abrasendo, the miner, at 72. He should be retiring pretty soon. Probably permanently. We got Arlie and Daniellen. Oh, Arlie with a Y. I see. Okay, there's Arlie with a Y. Our new kid was Arlie with an I. Okay, we got Jaren Sear and Tangelita over here, 76 and 72. Yeah, they're going to croak pretty soon. So we're going to have to restock with our kids. So I think we're alright. I think we're going to maintain net population. Looks like we lost Esterald the miner. That wasn't this guy. No. Okay. So we got all our old people working in the mines. That's fine. Seems legit. What I don't have is fishermen over here. I need more fishermen. Oh boy, but we're real low on laborers. Do we half staff it, or do we go with full and just wait for more laborers? Yeah, you know, I mean, none of the labor tasks are like super bad right now. It's getting late winter. It's going to be spring soon, so we're going to have to pull some people back for farming here in a bit. And I guess that'll be a thing. Firewood is draining a little bit. Food is too. Food's at 700. Firewood's at 376. I'm not worried about firewood, so. What is this? Slag pile? This is going to cause pollution, isn't it? I probably shouldn't have put that mine at somebody's back door, but what are you going to do? Alright, how does our market look? You get some of everything, not much of anything. A bunch of fish. Which is cool. How's our collection? So we have stored clothes. You can't really see specifically what, though, until you come over here, I guess. So do we have warm coats? Steel tools, hide coats. No, we don't have warm coats yet. Are you making warm coats? You can't, because you don't have something you need. Leather, I'm guessing? Or are we out of wool? Are we out of wool? Already? How much wool did I buy? Didn't I buy enough wool? Problem is I do believe that some of these things get stored in weird places. And I may not be seeing them. I thought this showed every single thing in the whole town. whereas like the storehouses only show what's in them. So for instance, we have 35 hide coats here, 95 over here. How many do we have over here? 15. 35 and 15 is what, 50, right? So there must be some more stuck around somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, did that pause? Pressing space? It did pause. That's good. Okay, so we got to get some farmers back on duty here. I just want to pause for a second while I do that. Let's get all the farmers back on duty, and I've got to remove some people from something. So maybe let's take down the woodcutter. Knock off one fisherman, I guess, because it's going to be important. I'm going to leave the hunters where they are. I'm going to knock down a stonecutter. Let's give us our 6 farmers. Oops, just 6. And who can we take off duty? Brewer was complaining he didn't have stuff. The tailor's complaining they don't have stuff. Fine, go be a farmer or a laborer. And we can drop stonecutters down once more. Easier to grab the stone off the ground than mine it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Let's speed it up, get the planting done. Reserve of food is low. Yeah, of course it is. So we really need to get this farm thing going. And then crank up fishermen as soon as we can. Hoping we're going to get some more laborers. 22 kids, 18 students. We just got a new kid, Zaid. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have to keep expanding to... Oh, pretty dismal spring over here. Yeah, well, keep making food, man. You guys had like 400 fish over here. You have to take more food out of here. We have no food in there. Okay, well, there you go. No food in there. Yep. Well, we gotta hope for the fishermen. They're the only ones that are working at the moment. Okay, alright. Reserve of firewood, reserve of food. I know. There's lots of problems. The farmers are getting on the case. Red the cleric has died of old age. Danan has replaced Red as cleric. Okay, we're down to 3 laborers. I don't think we're in dire straits. I just think this is the natural progression of things to some degree. I'm a little worried about the food, though. Well, let's not oversimplify. I'm very worried about the food, to be honest. I'm also a little worried about the graveyards. Okay, we definitely have to build a new graveyard, so let's do that. What is that under town services? There we go. How much of a graveyard can we add on over here? Can you? So we can make a graveyard that big. Should I push it back? Let's just keep it straight like that. And then how many graves would that get us? We don't know yet. We'll find out. Okay, we're really low on food. Very concerning. A child named Stasio was born. So it looks like our population is just sort of maintaining steady. We're replacing about the same rate we're growing. We're losing. If we were to build more houses, I don't really want to do that. Sorry about the beep if you heard that. A streamer that I sometimes watch, a game developer, is just going live. If you like roguelikes, by the way, this guy is developing a roguelike called Jupiter Hell, which he's the guy that did the original Doom RL, which was a Doom-based roguelike. Pretty cool. But Jupiter Hell is weird. It plays almost like a real-time game. You can step around, and stuff just updates as fast as you press keys, so that's pretty cool. it could almost be considered real time if you can play it that fast. Or if you want, it can be turn-based. Oh boy. Damar the Stonecutter was crushed by a rock. Danon has replaced Damar as Stonecutter. Wasn't Danon the one that became the physician or the priest? Cleric? I don't know. Man, our food situation is definitely not improving. I'm very concerned about this. We really need some more adults here. I'm gonna dump one of the laborers back into fishermen. And that's all I can do, really. I mean, I can't do much else. I mean, we could build more food gathering, but I don't know how much will that help us. I don't know. I mean, maybe a gatherer down here? How much food are the gatherers really bringing us? They take 4 people per hut. Whereas the hunter shacks take 3 per. And who's it full over here? The Forester Lodge. They're full up on... okay. They're full up on wood, so we can drop that down a little bit. I guess we're not using much wood because we're not doing any building, I guess. So let's lower that down. That'll get us a few more laborers. We don't have anywhere else for food people to work. I'm examining the list over here. Looks like our brewer is out of stuff, but he should be getting some more peaches soon. Oh, we're already at 5 times. I was going to say let's do something with that, but... Alright, looks like they're done over at the fields, so we can turn those off. Somebody's complaining down here, but I don't know why. Drop that down to here. Are you still complaining? No, he's not still complaining. You have a problem? Why do you have a problem? No citizens are available to work at that location. That's fine. I've taken that offline deliberately, so I'm not going to cry about that. I don't know. You guys got any ideas? What should I do next? I'm feeling like I just let it run, but that's not terribly interesting, right? Here comes another trader. Reserve of food again. And we just did our harvest. We do have two builders wanted. For what are they wanted? Oh, they're wanted for the cemetery. Yes. Okay, let's see what the trader's got, if he has anything. He has potatoes. Well, we can buy... oh, 666. You're not evil. He's got 666 peaches, pumpkins, apples, and potatoes. They cost 1 each. I probably don't have all that much I can trade him. Let's pop all the firewood in there. We're overpaying by 480 units. Well, we can stock up on potatoes. Can we just get them all? You must pay an additional 66 units. Well, have a couple of hide coats until we get to the right amount. Okay. And I wish there was a 1 and a 10 button over here or something like that. These are 3 units each, so if I take it down by 2, that should get us even. Yeah, good. Okay, let's do that trade. We'll get potatoes. So we have a little bit of food going into winter here. Not much, though. Not much. Okay, our builders are done with the graveyard. We can throw in a woodcutter to get ready for winter. I think we're done down here. Let's turn that off. Oh. Were you guys still working? I don't think they were working. I think they were done. So that's fine. Let's disable that, take away the farmer. So now we're back up to 12 laborers. Throw in another woodcutter, throw in another forester. Although, are we at max on the wood? We are. Well, let's up the log limit then. Might as well. So we've gotten a bunch of people come of age. We're at 72 adults now, and we have 20 students coming online. So we should be pretty good, and I think that next time I'll probably build some more food production. Maybe another farm? Yeah, maybe another farm. We'll get that started next spring, I think. And looks like the snow came early this year. We got some hide over here. Yeah. Okay, well, guys, thanks for joining me. If you got any ideas for what to do, don't want this just to sort of drone on forever. I'd like to do something interesting, but it seems to me that it's going to take a while for all this to stabilize and for me to get enough resources to be able to trade enough to get those seeds. Those seeds are so ridiculously expensive. It's unbelievable. So if you guys have any ideas on money-making ventures, please do let me know. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.